Do you have a group of friends at your parish who might be interested in going a little bit deeper in their faith? Do you know people who just want to really learn and discover the undergirdings of the core message of the gospel? Maybe you know somebody who is Catholic but is not super strong in their faith, and you can grab a few friends together and they'd be interested in taking part in a small group study. Discovery is a fantastic resource put out by Catholic Christian Outreach for gathering for 6 weeks for an hour to talk about the core gospel message, which we've spoken about, one point at a time. And one of the great things about it is it allows for conversation and looking at what do these concepts mean in each of our lives. It's a dynamic group sharing resource. Often groups grow deep in friendship through the process, and it just gives you a form to follow in going deeper in your faith. Discovery is a great tool for Catholics because many of us, we have a sense of the meaning of our faith, but we really don't know, and we wouldn't be able to share with others if we were given the chance. For example, how do we know the Bible is reliable? Or how do we know that Jesus is more than a good spiritual teacher or a wise man? How do we know that he actually really is God and is who he says he was? Discovery goes into these topics and pulls from the Bible and from the teachings of the Church support for these teachings so that they become real to us. Discovery is really great for Catholics because for many people, the small group is a very important place where learning takes place. They want to ask questions, they want to share thoughts and ideas, and it's conducive to that. It's also not a great commitment, being that it's 1 hour a week for 6 weeks. It's very doable. It also brings up important Catholic concepts like what our baptism means, what our confirmation means, how grace works in our life. It challenges people to go to confession, to read the Bible more, to go to Eucharistic adoration. So if you wanted to help Catholics become stronger Catholics, Discovery is a fantastic tool to use. Another reason Discovery is a great tool is it's part of a series. So Discovery is a charismatic evangelizing process, but then there's other levels for discipleship of the person to help them go deeper in their faith and prayer and commitment. And it ends with a study called Commission, which is actually really great because it helps them become evangelizers themselves. So whether it's for use in the parish or the home setting or at a coffee shop, it's a great resource for evangelizers to be familiar with and to use. A final reason why Discovery is great for Catholics is it doesn't take a lot of preparation to become a leader of Discovery. In the guide itself, it will tell you how to progress from one part of the lesson to the next, and it's transferable so that the people you're evangelizing can then become leaders themselves. I mean, this was designed for campus use, where university students who are just coming to their faith can quickly then share with others. We who are past the campus can also do this. In my time as a campus minister, I found that when I led students through a process like Discovery and subsequent studies, they became some of my deepest friends. And they were the people that I was able to entrust with parts of mission. They were those who were eager to help out in the mission of the church on campus. So if you want to form leaders for your parish or wherever you're working, Discovery is a fantastic way to do that. I can think of one friend who really, even though he was going to Mass regularly, didn't have a strong sense that Jesus really was who he says he was. In doing Discovery, he was able to understand that Jesus is more than an idea or a great teacher or, whatever. Jesus really is God. And it's funny, even though he was Catholic for a long time, Discovery helped him come to that realization with such assurance that he could then share that with somebody else.